League number 2 tonight. Red Rage. Pretty typical list. Let's get it running. We're gonna burn some people out here. Gonna burn them out. Did well with the coffers list. Redemption. That's what that was. Karth. Oop. Let's change this. I see Clark mentioning something about Karth Super Friends over on their YouTube channel. Nope, Torbrand's not making an appearance here. We're playing this list because this potentially could be the list that we play in the challenge this weekend for the redemption of 2,000 towards Extra Life and the kids. We unlocked a challenge stream, and I think I've got time this weekend to do it, so that's probably when we're going to do it. Clark, you got to turn those notifications on. You got to be like, oh, yeah, that's a good play. Oh, yeah, double down. Kill him with Karth. Oh, Fluffy went live. There you go. Yeah, challenge stream. Challenge stream with probably something like Brotato or Marvel Snap between rounds, because this list roasts them. We're gonna kill them so fast with this list. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. What a bad starting hand. We'll keep. We gotta keep the bad hands and the good hands. We gotta learn things in the next league so that we know how to beat our opponents. This just looks like the Kahira player that we played earlier with the Renin 6 tonight. It does, Archon. It does. We've been playing this list now for like 3 months. The 3-mana Chandra seems weak. Has it been good? It's probably the weakest card in the list. I'll be honest. It has done a few things where it's annoying for our opponents to get rid of. Gonna have to deal with the Renin 6 here, unfortunately. Red, green. I do have to kill this Renin 6, because if I don't, it'll just continuously get land and land and land and land and land and land. All right, Magic Online behaving a lot better once we muted all the sounds. We muted all the sounds. Let's go ahead and get rid of Renin 6. Got to light up the night. That clears off something that they'll play potentially. We do play this list rapidly, so if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. Expeditive Federation. Hey, Andrew Stolzer. Thank you for the Extra Life donation. That did come through, right? On our alerts, right? Gotta replay it. Where are our alerts? Our alerts are broken. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Now I want to know why my alerts are broken. Let's pass the turn. You used to love Rabble Master. Any reason you no longer play Rabbles? Because chat and YouTube and Twitch love Squee. So the one-of card of Squee's in here. If we're really honest, Rabble Master does get picked off and then the value is kind of a little bit lost. It's just not good enough anymore. I wonder if this has any hope of resolving this Torch of Defiance. I feel like it doesn't. Well, guess we go for it. And if it gets countered here, I guess I could Fury the Renin 6 away. It kind of feels bad. Wow, it survived. Or I'm here. Okay, we'll just go up and pass turn. I want a hard Cast of Fury if I am going to do anything here. Oh, yeah. Probably a second Squee and Rabblemaster or Legion Warboss or something like that would be better than the Chandra. The thing that the Chandra fixes is some matchups like that you need extra digging power. She is good in this list because it's all red. That's mostly what she's used for. She's kind of more of a flexible slot than like being aggressive. The list is already very aggressive. There's no need to get like expediently aggressive with the list. I'm waiting for my opponent to play the Leyline of Binding. Looks like Andrew redeemed a donation league, so we'll be getting that probably on Friday. We'll be shutting those down on Friday, give or take. So if you want a donation league through that Extra Life piece, you'll need to redeem that pretty soon. All right. I kind of wish this was a Fire Artisan. We would have lethal, but oh well. All right. Let's play Raymond Ruins here. Let's go up for damage. We find a Spikefield Hazard. I'm going to go pass on that. Let's jam Fury here. Fury can hit... I don't know. Do I just like... Yeah. Let's not worry that they're going to pick up a land here. We'll just get rid of the Teferi so it doesn't draw them an extra card. You didn't... Don't worry about Blood Moon. You're good. You're good. It's for the kids. For the kids. All right, here comes the Solitude. Definitely want to kill that Solitude. You want me to hide it for a little while, Blood Moon? You just let me know. I can accommodate. All right, land drop, uptick here. Let's see what we top deck. So a Chandra Dress to Kill. Oh, I can't cast it because of Teferi. That's right. I'm sitting here like, why can't I cast that? We're going to get rid of a Solitude here. And I'm really tempted to like send the Light Up the Night upstairs for 7 damage. Because then they just die to... They just die to Soken'Zin. I'd feel really bad if this was like a Spell Pierce. I don't believe I've missed a kill at this point. I mean, I guess I have if I don't go Solitude and I go upstairs, but I'm a little bit afraid that they have a Spell Pierce. I mean, it is lethal if they do not have Spell Pierce. I'm trying to decide if it's worth playing around Spell Pierce here or not. Let's just go for it. I'm going to put him to 2. I'll put him to 2, make Chandra lethal, makes Raymond Ruins lethal. Well, okay, my opponent didn't do... they were like F6 or whatever. Okay. So yes, we had lethal. I just have... Where's the chicken? And I kept Chandra there in case they had the Spell Pierce, which probably doesn't make any sense because the Renin 6 now. We'll just... I overthought it, got in my head, and we should have had lethal. What's up, Bert? Fear is the mind killer? Very much. Why am I seeing ghosts? Maybe they'll give me more information here. Wow. Wow. All right, well, they can't hard cast Solitude here, so I guess I go for lethal in this way now. They can get rid of one of these tokens, but not both. So maybe we got there in a very roundabout way. We'll take it. Okay, so Magus of the Moon comes in for this matchup. Pretty simple. We bring in the Pillages as well and the Storm Breaths. We can take out Chandra Dress to kill. We can take out one Light Up the Night. That's 3 Pillages. I feel like Bone Crusher, I could probably take one of Storm Breath. Let's get the Magus in here for the other Bone Crushers. Let's get the Storm Breath in for 1 Fury. This deck busted for the kids. This deck is challenge worthy. We would play this in a challenge. That's what you're watching. All right, 2 lands, bunch of Eidolons. Let's roll. Let's roll. Only thing better would be the top deck Ragavan. Only thing better is the top deck good old Ragavan. It's not a bad top end, though. Now I don't have to necessarily hang on to the Fury. My opponent plays Renin 6. I'd probably remove it with a Fury and Bolt combination. Coffers went well, Viridian. Coffers went well. We redeemed ourselves on that donation league. I'm just going to have 6 here. Like I said, we'll probably do this. Fury, pitch, Bolt. All right, so play Eidolon, Fury, pitch, Bolt. And the idea here is we get rid of the Renin 6 and I give myself the options of Pillage and Eidolon next turn. We're just working towards a Storm Breath. Storm Breath more or less should kill them unless they have their own Furies. I mean, you're welcome to play Car Super Friends in a challenge, Clark. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to spend a whole challenge with a list that probably is going to go like 2-3 wins and then just dumpster itself. All right, how about a Blood Moon here? What a Blood Moon. We don't have much red here. All right, I'm gonna Pillage here, get rid of the red for no Renin 6, and then maybe we get to double Eidolon with a top deck land. It doesn't make Leyline that much cheaper. Oh, they have the Windswept, okay. All right, top deck Magus of the Moon. We'll play that. When this ETBs, my opponent's Leylines will be that much more expensive. This is probably going to go to basic planes. This is kind of one of the reasons we keep the Pillages in, or bring them in, rather. The Breeding Pool. They shock. Floats blue. They have double blue. Counterspell? Dress Down. There you go. That's how you do it. Layers. Layers. It's all right, opponent. You have learned a valuable lesson today. Go check them out. Yep, it doesn't work. The layering Blood Moon is just superior to everything. My opponent has a mono red list. Let's see how it goes. They've got Solitude and Fury, right? I don't know how many people I've seen attempt to resolve a Leyline of Binding post a Blood Moon or a Magus hitting the battlefield. You will get so many people with that. Go read through your layers, understand your layers. You'll be good. You'll be good. This hand's busted. Let's play Magic. We're against Orange Fries. I don't think I would want any Orange Fries. That does not sound very tasty to me. All right, we'll leave with a Light Up the Night if my opponent leads with a Ragavan or a Darcy here. Not a Darcy. We'll do this if they have the Emry. Oh, wait, no, this isn't enough for Emry. I need a Bolt. Painter is powerful as well. We love playing Painter when we can. Fury. Hey, well, I'll try to do this. Boom, get bolted. What a great draw. What a great draw. That was a good top deck. All right, opponent gets to draw a couple things here. We've got some Bone Crushers, Ragavans to follow this up. For all those counting it at home, yes, that is a squee. Great squee is here. Saga, okay. I guess that Mox Amber is offline right now, which is nice. All right, I'm gonna dash in the Ragavan, try to help our mana situation out here, and draw out any removals my opponent may have at this point in time. Perfect. Okay, prepping Squeak. We'll see if they have another land for Urza's Saga. Top deck Blood Moon will be played over priority Squee here. If they do play a land, I might hold here and plan to do Bone Crusher Giant to remove the Saga. I suppose the Saga is only... It's only a 2/2 right now, but it will grow fairly large. Let's go ahead and wait on Squee and just do Bone Crusher Giant, followed by Chandra. I really don't need my opponent to have a whole bunch of these creatures in play. The bigger they are, the harder they are for us to kill. All right, they make another one. That looks like that's going to be their turn. Mox Amber doesn't trigger here. Another Bauble. Pull their graveyard out. It does matter in this game. Another Saga, so I'll prioritize a Blood Moon over killing Construct Token. Construct Token's now a 2/2. We're gonna get to play Chandra here and uptick for Light Up the Night. And then I'll be able to play Squee plus something else here. They might have an Unholy Heat. But hey, one less thing killing my creatures. Okay. Onward we go. My opponent's trying to find a breach. If they can find a breach, they're in great shape here. Another land. 2 mana. Emry. There's a breach. I will kill Emry with Chandra if we get the turn pass back to us, which it looks like we are. All right. Land drop. What if I Light Up the Night this? Keep going up here? I don't think I've ever tried that before. It's kind of interesting. If I light up, though, I have to remove some counters. Let's just go down. Let's not overthink it. Down, squee, pass turn. They're making a token. They're thinking about making a token. They're making a token. We'll play Bone Crusher and pass turn. I could use light up to kill the kill the construct with the Chandra. I could also put squee and put squee, playing it and put it in. I do the Bone Crusher here because they're probably growing this at least by 2. I'm hoping it's not by 3. We're fighting the fight here. Fighting the fight. Hydrate. Hydrate. Opponent gets a Spring Leaf Drum. Has a land drop as well. Goes to 15. Underworld Breach. They have an Unholy Heat that they can cast here if they wanted. They can also cast Emry. They cast Emry. We can get some baubles here. We have the Mox Amber. But we don't have a way currently to sacrifice. And turn off auto yields because I do have a Spikefield Hazard. Although I don't foresee Bone Crusher Giant being able to kill the Construct token here. It's a lot of baubles. That's a lot of baubles. It's a 7/7 Construct token. That's a big Construct token. We'll block so we get an extra draw out of Chandra here. I want them to use 2 baubles here. If they'd be so kind to use 2 baubles, it'd be great. They don't. They play around Spikefield Hazard. Okay. Land drop. Uptick. Maybe find a Fury. Bone Crusher Giant's not bad. Stomp Emry. Play out Bone Crusher. And hold up Spikefield. Pass turn. Do it again. Do it again. This time we won't block for Chandra. Chandra's done. Bye, Chandra. Uh-oh. They found the grinding station. But what can they do with the grinding station? All right. We just lose Chandra here. No, I'm not blocking. I'm not blocking that. I don't think I can race here either. Opponent plays a Ragavan. They get to see the top card from us. End step. Let's go ahead and kill Ragavan. I don't know. Maybe I try to race this. I mean, what else am I doing here, right? Like play Squee, play this Season Pyromancer, chunk in. I mean, it's not a bad combination of cards there. Crunch. 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, that's 7. They're going to come back at 14. They didn't Unholy Heat anything. I'm guessing the only thing that they can really draw here is an Underworld Breach to try to kill me. If we had the Eidolon in play, that would make it very hard to do. This will be all telling if they don't attack here. Oh, no attack feels really good. Okay. Let's play Eidolon and then attack. And we're swinging everything. And really, if they block Squee here, I probably just rebuy Squee. Or I play Seasoned Pyromancer for some more blockers. Blocks Bone Crusher. Blocks Squee. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. They have 2 spells they can play. We'll save Squee for a rainy day. If I top deck land plus Eidolon, having a second Eidolon in is lethal. I mean, just killing all the constructs is kind of good too. Kind of good too. Opponent doesn't use Grinding Station there. All right, opponent, you're at 4. You have to remove Eidolon before you play Magic, and they can't do it. All right, we win the first one against Breach. Not bad. Let's bring some relics in. Engineered and Ratchet Bomb, Abrades, Shattering Sprees, and probably Pillages, but that's overkill at that point. We don't want Chandra Dress to kill. We don't really want Light Ups. We'll take one of those out. Ragavan's kind of hit or miss here. We can take one Magus out as well. Let's start here. Do I want these Pillages? I did mention they're overkill. Yeah, it's very good to win it. We have the Eidolons, which are great. I mean, Blood Moons aren't really too bad in this matchup. I could probably go down to like 2 Blood Moons and bring 2 Pillages in. That would be okay. It would help me get rid of Sagas. At the same time, then just the Blood Moon here is just great against the Saga. So I'll probably keep just the 4 Blood Moons. Be happy with the smattering of things. I think Light Up is good enough without the Fire Artisan synergy. We've been doing it because it can be a removal that can kill stuff that's like 4 or 5. It also targets the Planeswalkers. It's been okay thus far. I don't know. I think with the Fire Artisan is the way to go, but sometimes we bend to the will of the community, thinking that another card's better. I'm going to mulligan this. I have better things to do. This is perfect. This is perfect. I don't want to get rid of anything. Maybe I don't have to. When you throw Fury away, because it's probably the worst card. When you throw the Fury away, because it's probably the worst card. All right, let's see what they lead off with here. Springleaf Drum. Okay. I almost just want to kill that immediately. I'm going to play Mountain first here on the off chance that they play a Ragavan. This list sometimes does that. This also just gives me the option to shoot something that shows up here, like Emry. Perfect. I don't get around Spell Pierce, unfortunately. Wow, they hit 5 types. Instant, creature, sorcery, artifact, land. The land was off the fetch. All right. I'm going to take this one deeper here. I'm not going to get Spell Pierced. Oh, I'm definitely not getting Spell Pierced now. We're going to hang on to Blood Moon. Okay, this kills this nicely. I'm looking to get a little bit better value out of our Shattering Spree. If we can. I'm just high on Cloud 9, though, for Light Up the Night Viridian. Going back to that topic, I just... Everyone knows that I think that's like the next best thing. What kind of counter you think they got? What kind of counter you think they got? Well, we'll find out. I'm jamming Blood Moon. I got another one. I top decked it. Probably an island here. Nope. Howled Fountain. Okay. Floats white. Are you another one that's Leyline of Binding? No, Wear and Tear. Nice. Nice. All right, so they had a Wear and Tear. I respect that. All right, let's go again. I got another Blood Moon for you. Round 2, fight. Scalding Tarn. Fetching. No Urza Saga so far. Mountain. What do we got for 4? Got an Underworld Breach. I haven't hit any of my relics. It's been kind of sad. Woo! Breach. Woo! Breaching. Breaching. Mox Amber. Emery. And Ragavan? Wow, they have Aether Gust. Yeah. They have Aether Gust, chat. We hate this card. Maybe they're expressive. Just a Ledger Shredder. Okay. All right. It's a good draw. What do we want to do with it? They will be open till about Friday. So you have this stream and basically next stream. Ooh. Then I'll play them throughout. I'll try to get them all done before Thanksgiving. That's the idea here, because I need to order the play mats so that I can ship them out. And that's closing down, I believe, on Friday as well. I don't really know how I want to play this. That Springleaf Drum just makes me sad. Maybe I just ignore this over here. So let's go ahead and Fury, the Shattering Spree to get rid of the Ledger Shredder and put a point on Emery. I probably should just four this in case they have a spell to play. So we'll 4 that, and then I'll Lightning Bolt Emery here. I guess there's just nothing in the graveyard. I guess I still do it. If they top deck something and then they're bobbling or whatever, it's just bad. Okay. Play a Saga and have no Spell Pierce. All right, Spire Bluff's fine. I'm actually going to bait out any counter or anything with a Blood Moon here if they have it. That or they just don't. They just don't care anymore. You want to know why they don't care? Because they got everything. Land draw, relic, pass turn, eat something. All right, we're looking pretty good now. They may have an answer for the relic, but I'm hoping to keep the relic in play and continuously use it per turn. I'd rather not pop it and just draw a card. I'd rather keep the graveyard very under control here, if possible. Passing the turn. Okay, opponent, what you gonna do? We got Blood Moon, we got a Relic. They play an Emery or Ledger Shredder, the Mox Amber obviously Ledger Shredder doesn't turn on the Mox Amber. What am I talking about? If they play an Emery, the Mox Amber gives them the second blue. We're both flooding out. All right, opponent. What else you got? Wow, we're both really flooding out. They shouldn't be playing this many lands, right? All right. Graveyard's cleared, and now we have an action spell in our hand. Looking very good so far. A Bobble. Well, we can handle that. It's just a redraw at this point for our opponent. Torbran is not in this list. We're just looking for Ragavan. We're looking for a Chandra. This is a fine card. I'll actually use both ends of it. I have a feeling they have something like Unholy or something like that, so I'm fully expecting Bone Crusher to get knocked off here. Feels like a fantastic spot to be in. So Ledger Shredder. And cast a second spell. I'd probably go for the Lightning Bolt on the Ledger Shredder if they go for a second spell here. I don't really want Ledger Shredder to be there. It's kind of, it can kind of grow. No spell, though. I like that. Okay. That is a great draw. Let's just attack. Just attack. Simple. Happy to trade this. Perfect. No rush whatsoever. Let's gobble that up past turn. Unholy Heats. How rude. That's fine. Like I said, absolutely no rush here. Zero worries in the world. Got to save this stuff for what matters. Flooded Strand. Why did we not just Abrade? I don't want them to counter it in response to the Abrade. And then I'm having to use the Bolt as well. There's zero reason, I think, to commit hard there. They're all pretty mountains they play. We have this so on Lockdown Archon, we don't need to commit any further to the board. Extra Blood Moon for safety. Remember, Archon, you're on the Prison Streamers channel now. We take it nice and slow. This little emblem in the bottom left makes this look like my opponent's dockside person is dribbling a like basketball or something. Here's a great target for this Abrade. I actually think we can go here. I can pay for a Spell Pierce and eat the Grinding Station. Do they run Mana Leak? Unlikely. I'm only worried about Spell Pierce. Good luck, opponent. I got 2 relics now. Nice. That's a good card. They had and showed us Aether Gust. Where's our Squee? I know we play quick, but it was in the graveyard briefly, and we made a comment about it. All right, we find an answer here to finishing this game up 2-0. Taking down Orange Fries, because fries typically are not orange. Ooh, our opponent's 4-0. All right. Let's ruin their day, shall we? Oh, we're dream crushing. That's all this list does. Oh, they're moles to 5. Getting dream crushed. Oh, you can't see that. Moles to 5 cards. All right. They better be the best 5 cards of your life. Well, that's definitely not the best 5 cards of your life. Blood Crypt Sideways here. We get to have a bolt open for potential Ragapans. Maybe our opponent's playing Griefs. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. This is going to be a wild ride. This is going to be a very wild ride. I'm going to go ahead and kill this. They do draw. Or no, lose life. Yeah, lose life and draw, sorry. Been a hot minute since I've played that card. Played in the Bad Moon list. All right, so we're against Zombie Tribal here. They've unlocked True Potential. Shambling Ghast dies. Choose one, -1/-1 until end of turn, or search. We have a Goblin Bombardment as well. All right, let's go ahead. When this dies, this kills this. Let's attack first. Yeah, I don't think Blood Moon's the best here. It can be if we can get it faster, but the Magus of the Moon is very questionable. All right, block. This dies. I get to hold up Light Up the Night, and now I get to play like Seasoned Pyromancer, make 2 tokens. I'm going to get rid of the Shatter Skull Smashing here, looking for another land, but then spells. Perfect. All right, 3 cards to beat here. We need to keep the board relatively clear. With a Goblin Bombardment, things can get a little sketchy. Headless Rider. Whenever Headless Rider or another non-token zombie you control dies, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Okay. Nasty. Go ahead and uptick here. We're going to Light Up the Night. X1. They'll probably sacrifice to Goblin Bombardment, ping something, maybe Seasoned Pyromancer. I'll still run in. I need to just ping a token here. I think I'm going to run the Seasoned Pyromancer in. I'm going to leave a token back because it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to run the token straight into a 2/2 zombie. And now we have a mixture of Chandra, the Seasoned Pyromancer, and Eidolon next turn, threatening to kill our opponent. Diabolic Intent. Oh. 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 I see. We have lethal? Or am I short lethal? I think I'm short lethal. I am short lethal by 2. We're not a coward this time. All in. We're not playing against the blue list either. All in. Liliana, untouched by death. I don't know what they did here. It doesn't really matter. Pings me, creates a treasure token. You got it. Inquisition Thoughtseize to see some more information. We've shown you these cards. Brings it back. Ping again. Wait a minute. Do I just lose to a combo here? Hold on. You may cast zombie spells from your graveyard this turn. Oh my gosh. This is what they're doing. Fancy. I didn't see this one coming. So this, untouched by death. We can concede so they know we're good. But untouched by death, Goblin Bombardment. Oh, this is why they're 4-0. Eidolon was not the play. If I do Eidolon instead of Chandra, they literally do this combo, and then they just use the Shambling Ghast to kill, right? And then they had enough mana to play it the first time, right? Or did they? 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like maybe. Hold on. Maybe it was the right play. No, they're able to do this combo, and they would have been 1 mana short from the combo. But then I would have lost Eidolon, but then I would have attacked. So yes, Eidolon was the correct play. We were not afraid, but maybe we should have been afraid. Maybe we should have been afraid. You are correct. You are correct. All right, all removal in, some graveyard interaction. We kind of know what we're playing against, though. Let's mulligan this. 1-landers aren't going to get us there. This is going to be close. We'll keep. I think you're right, actually. I think the Eidolon was the correct play. All good, all good. Now we got the graveyard shenanigans here. We'll see what my opponent's packing. Inquisition of Thoughtseize probably just eats the Chandra. We have an answer for Gravecrawler, thankfully. Extra relic here seems delicious. I think I just spiked this, honestly. Cool. And then we can Chandra, and we'll see how good this Chandra is. These are going to grow rapidly, just saying. Just saying. Okay. Chandra. Let's go up. Ping, Bolt, Champion. Eat Champion with Relic. They sacrificed a Carrion Feeder. Their list is pretty sick. It's catching us on a very odd axis here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill the Carrion Feeder fast enough. They don't shock in here. That's good. Undead Augur. So they go after Chandra. This is where Chandra is going to have to do something. Let's do this and play out Soakins in while we can and pass turn. That way I have a blocker. They are 4-0. Well, we were pretty confident game one, and then they comboed us with the Diabolic Intent. It's pretty cool stuff. What is this? Speaking of. We're going to get the graveyard taken care of here before anything else happens. Then we'll have 6 through this turn. So there's that Diabolic Intent. They did draw some cards. Then they go get that Liliana or the Goblin Bombardment. This is tough to play through. We have a 2/2 here. This is always really hard to read. Another Shambling Ghast. Sacrifice here. Attack Chandra, dress to kill. Draws a card with Undead Augur. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I guess a Fury. I'm going to have to cycle these relics. I'm going to probably need a Fury here. Intent is knocking it out here. It's a Bolt. Let's fire off 1 relic here. It's so frustrating because killing this is not good enough at this point. What's going on here? I'm getting slapped. That's what's happening here. I'm gonna kill the Undead Augur because all the drawing's really painful to keep up with. They grow Carrion Feeder here. Not much I can do there. Carrion Feeder is now out of range, so I'm gonna need my Engineered Explosives or Ratchet Bomb to take care of this. Zombies appear to be busted. We overestimated what was happening here. And it's rocking our socks here. There's this Headless Rider again. Undead Augur. Jeez. They just refilled the board. Alright, drawing with Relic. We're behind. Need answers. Land drop. We can hit Undead Augur here, or Seasoned Pyromancer pass. This is a 5/5 now. They draw a card, they make a 2/2. This is crazy. 5/5. Alright, that's some answers for next turn. Rip a Fury here, maybe do something. There's Champion. Tap land. Gravecrawler grows Champion. You kind of want to play this zombie list. Sacrifices Gravecrawler, uses Headless Rider. This is some spice. Yeah, they just draw. They make things big. They make wide tokens here. They, they're not afraid of Anger the Gods. Let's just say that. Wow, this is sweet. I'm pleasantly surprised. I mean, I'm obviously blocking. Good thing I got rid of the Augur, I know, right? I doubt they'll give us a list. Oh, yeah. I said, congrats on the 5-0. They're like, well, I'm 4-0 right now. They're not. They're not. They're not overestimating. Like a good old Fluffy did here. I mean, I guess I fight the good fight, right? Right? I can't even get rid of Gravecrawler. I mean, I guess I will this time, but how long can we hold on for, chat? It's gonna put us at 2-1. They sacrifice the Gravecrawler. They sacrifice the other stuff. They don't care what I'm doing. This is crazy. This is a very combo-centric list. This list will fold to like a Leyline of the Void, which was in our Black Offers donation list. That they are. We're gonna play it just one more turn out here, because if I were to rip, if I were to rip a Engineered Explosives, I can get rid of Carrion Feeder and a Champion. I think I'm just generally dead though. I think I'm generally dead. Because I'm at 4. Yeah, because there's too many zombies here. Whew. All right. Well played, opponent. That is something else. They just wrecked us. All right, if we would have had an Eidolon out a little bit earlier, they wouldn't go so crazy there. And then in game 1, we didn't think they could combo us from where they were at, and then we got taken to school. Chalice on 1 would hurt them quite a bit too, you're not wrong. Bye, Lily, before it spikes. There you go. The Untouched by Death one. That was crazy. I was like, oh, okay, this Planeswalker, that's not a problem. Then they minus. Like, what did that do? Whatever. Nothing happened. And then they comboed. And then they comboed. It's a 3-card combo. No, we don't have too much for him. It's all good. It's all good. All right, we're 2-1. Let's take this one to a 4-1. Why am I on EE for Urza's Saga tokens? Because they get too big and I can't kill them. It'd be nice to find some lands. Cool. Let's all in ourselves on the Blood Moon here. Turn 2 Blood Moon's always really fun to play. Yeah, Ratchet Bomb does the same thing, and so does EE. But EE can be played like an Anger the Gods, and Ratchet Bomb is our answer to get up to like 2 and 3 mana typically. That's all right. We'll win here on turn 1 against this opponent. Basically 2 options to avoid like a Pithy Needle also, because Urza Saga decks can do that. Blood Moon for you, opponent. Good luck. All right, back to destroying people. Get that zombie stuff out of the way. Whoa. Hold the phone. My opponent's got a planes. All right, in for 2. I think I commit the Seasoned Pyromancer here using the Spike Field and the Fury here, and just make the board nice and wide with my opponent struggling behind the Blood Moon. Cool. All right. Magus Pillages come in for this matchup. Cut 1 Light Up the Night. Cut a few Bone Crusher Giants. I'm on the draw. Oh, Chandra. And Storm Breaths. Extra Chandra. And let's just do the other Light Up. I was a sick Plains. Yeah, that's how it should be. Zombie opponent, they're in their own league. I can't handle them. This, easy. Yeah, you can paste the list here. I won't click it, but you can paste the list here. All right, now my opponent's all scared. They're going to go fetch them basics, and we're going to just play a totally different game here. Did you find the zombie list? Nice. I mean, we generally saw kind of the combo of what the cards were. All right, here comes the basics. We knew the basics were going to show up now. Uh-oh, double islands. Hold on, opponent. You going to try to counterspell me? You going to try to counterspell me? We're going to play a Seasoned Pyromancer before attempting a Blood Moon. Unless they tap out here. I do not mind taking damage right now. If this resolves, I'm getting rid of Fury and Ragavan. If it resolves. None of this crap's resolving. We will attempt Blood Moon if they ever tap out. Another Seasoned Pyromancer, shall we? Get rid of Fury and Ragavan again here. There we go. Play Ragavan's second spell. See if they have another counter. Seem to have been happy thus far. That resolves. Okay. Yeah, Diabolic Intent in there. That was one of the cards we saw that helps them find what they needed. All right, opponent. You've got a lot of things going on over there. I'm going to try to Blood Moon you. You're going to counter one more time, and then we're going all in on Furies. What's up, Donnie? There you go. That was the last counter, chat. Let's Fury and Seasoned Pyromancer them. Unless we rip Storm Breath, then we're slamming the dragon. Kahira to hand. Slam. No Mana Tithe. I'm not playing Sokenzen down. Slam. Dragon off the top. Opponent's in shambles. Opponent's in shambles. Doesn't know what to do. Who in their right mind plays Stormbreath Dragon these days? Fluffy the Wolf too does. Smack him. In for 4, pass turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe I should have played the land because 7 monstrosity. What is this doing in here? Get that out of there. I'm so disappointed in you, opponent. I'm so disappointed in you. Fury number 1. They have Kahira unknown card. They're going to be like, panic! Ah! Defend with Kahira! Nope. Stormbreath's buddies are coming to sweep you up, control player. You don't play this. There's one player in the Magic universe that is allowed to play that, and that is not you. You do not have balance as your avatar. Get this out of here. What are you doing, opponent? You're not allowed to play these things. They have Kahira, and that's it. Flames on. Flame on, chat. Flame them. Get this out of here. This Solitude. Blue-white mage. Impersonating. Blue-white mage. Look at these blue-white mage playing these dirty lands. Dirty lands. Oh my gosh. Just shoved me off a cliff. Just shove me off a cliff, opponent. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, my opponent is empty-handed. I have 2 Seasoned Pyromancers and Sokenzen. Help us. We've got this. I can feel it. Maybe. That is totally fine. Ragavan is garbage, and you know it, opponent. All right. Seasoned Pyromancer number 1 down. Stormbreath. Flames on. Flames on, chat. Death to the cat beast. Sorry, cat lovers. Attack for 2, pass turn. 9 to 21. Let's see that Supreme Verdict number 2, opponent. Go ahead. Go ahead. Show it to me. Go ahead. Go ahead. Fire it off right here. Cool. That's a W. That's a W. That's a W in lots of ways. Bam. 6, 7, 8. Activate Raymond Ruins. Don't show them Chandra. Flames on. Whew. All right, let's beat this permanent. Oh, wait. Sorry. We already beat him. My bad. My bad. We're flaming them. I thought it was... Sorry, blue-white player. Thought that was game 2 and we lost the first one. I don't know. It all was a blur. Oh, that's right. Turn 2 Blood Moon was too much for him. That was that game. No, don't talk about Squee. Squee deserves to be in the dumpster. Come back, opponent. Come back. Come back. We're not done. Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. I'm so dead. I beat up that blue-white mage, and now I've been rewarded with this crap. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, no. Oh, I gotta kill that. Oh, I can't kill it. Oh, it's over, chat. Go to second main. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll flinch. Maybe they'll flinch. Click, 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 click. 4 damage. No. 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 Ignore the... We'll see if they respond to me. They should. Patchwork Automaton gives us so many problems. So many. Oh gosh. It's not getting any better, chat. Oh, it feels good, but we got some problems over there. All right, well, I Blood Moon him, take him off the Inkmoth and the Urza Saga here, and I have some Sokenzins so I can, like, block a little bit. But gosh, it's going to be hard to kill these. Okay, well, they're empty-handed now. That's good. I don't have a Braid. This is flying, correct? No, it has to do things to get flying. It's not special like that. Okay. Well. Oh, I don't feel good at all. I mean, we're so far behind anyway. I was just happy that I got rid of the patchwork, and then they didn't get any of these Urza Saga tokens. Here's another one where Engineered Explosive and Ratchet Bomb does come in. We don't plan for the Hardened Scales matchup, but this one is a tough matchup. Yes. Huge moral victory, destroying Patchwork Automaton. Absolutely annihilated. Another Ozolith here. Oh gosh. How dead am I? How in the ground am I here? I'm going to defend until we find something that helps here. I don't know what it's going to be. Needs white to do the flying thing. I'm gonna need so much help. Oh gosh. I have a family opponent. Block. More Sokenzin. More blockers. Zib Zab the Biz Piz Dap Blue. Yeah, they're after. We just went and destroyed a blue-white opponent's family. They're now wrecking the red player's family. At least I have a Braid, Shattering Sprees, and Pillages. We're gonna go after this opponent real hard, but it's gonna be tough. Gonna be tough. Ooh. What are we doing here? Am I just dead? 9. Oh, yeah. You got it. You got it. You don't have to click opponent. You got it. All right. Bring all this garbage in. All right. Chandra out. Magus. Ragavan generally doesn't stay in for this matchup. I can probably pull an Eidolon out. Okay. Removal. 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 Win condition. Nope, not that one. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's finish them. Come on, we can get this 4-1. We can get this 4-1. Gotta keep the Blood Moons in for the Urza Sagas. Sometimes they don't have the green mana initially. It's definitely at least worth the 4 slots. That's why I do take one Magus out, though. It can get picked off pretty easily. And then removal. Removal. Our Braid, Shattering Sprees, and Pillages are obviously the best things because some of these threats can grow fairly large. And then Patchwork Automaton is our worst enemy, followed by Arcbound Ravager and by probably Walking Ballista. These are the biggest problems, but Patchwork's the worst because of the ward part. A lot of our stuff does have to target. And so that with a Welding Jar more or less guarantees that card's just going to get through. Now in Red Prison, because we play Karn and bridges and stuff, we can usually stop a lot of what they're doing. Then it's just a huge scary board state across from us. But in this case, we are a little, well, not a little, a lot more aggressive. And so having that removal is going to be key, but this could be just labeled as a bad matchup when they have that Patchwork Automaton. All right, opponent mulled to 6. It's at least breathing room for us. Got 2 removals. Hopefully we'll get the hard cast Fury in this matchup. We'll see how it goes. Hoping for no Welding Jar. We will start with this Eidolon. No harm in getting down an aggressive creature. Let's see what they got. The Abraid's nice. Instant speed against an Ink Moth right now is definitely a good place to be. You see they have a Pendelhaven, so that green mana is weak here to remaining green if we do find a Blood Moon. Oh. Okay. Doing a little damage here. Little Ancient Stirrings. Okay, we're doing some damage. This is good. It's good. I like it. Ew, Welding Jar. At least it's 2 more damage. I could target the Welding Jar too with the Abraid, which is nice. All right, land drop, 2 in, pass turn. We're leaving Abraid open. All right, we are probably in the best situation we could be against this, as long as this next turn doesn't go too crazy. So there's Welding Jar. Don't be Patchwork. Don't be Patchwork. Don't be Patchwork. Not really sure I like Walking Ballista either. Walking Ballista is a 3/3. Stupid Hardened Scales. Potentially a 4/4 here. Sorry, a 6/6. My bad. All right, so I probably need to try to shoot this with the Abraid, then attack, and if my opponent blocks or does anything, I can then Chandra and clean this up. I believe I try here to just get rid of the Welding Jar. Going after the Welding Jar is a thing, but I don't mind getting rid of it here. Now it's tapped, so now I attack for free through them. I mean, an extra Chandra is not bad here. I could Chandra downtick and use a Fury. Now I wonder if I go ahead and use the Fury here. Fury away, hold on. Fury away Walking Ballista. They hit us for 4, that's fine. Using Chandra. Chandra uptick for damage and then light up the Knight plus uptick. Would what lose its counters? The Walking Ballista when we kill it? No. Regenerate doesn't do that. I kind of like getting this removed. If we sit here too long with a Walking Ballista here, they're going to either get a 4th land and pump this with the Hardened Scales. They'll get something that puts counters on it. They'll do something. We have some serious reach here with the Light Up the Night. Okay, this all resolves. Play Chandra, uptick damage, pass turn. Lightning Bolt would have been nice to have there. Extra reach is never a bad thing right now. All right, we have 8 points left to go here. Somehow I need to get those 8. That's a decent-sized hangerback walker. I can kill here, I think, if the math is correct. If the math is correct. And we do need to kill because a bunch of things kill me off the top here with that Ink Moth. We're going to game 3. Woohoo! Woo! With so many tokens here, an Arcbound Ravager just would annihilate me here. Would just annihilate me. Okay, good luck us. We're taking it to game 3. That's as good as it's gonna get. We are on the draw. No Patchwork Automatons. Well, we got some removal. We're gonna keep it. Kept 7. My opponent kept 7. Here we go. Do I have a deck list for what? This list? No. No, I don't do that anymore. Go check our YouTube. Red Rage lists. I'm sure we got one out there somewhere. All right. Llanowar Reborn, which is the Graft land. Pass turn. Okay. I was about to scream. I think I let this happen and see if they put this on there. They don't. How nice of you. Go to end step here, and I'm going to Spikefield Hazard the Ravager. I was happy to bolt it because I have the Braid as well. I'm really happy to Spikefield Hazard it. A Wednesday stream? It's pretty normal. We even have an emote for our Wednesday streams. How are you doing, Mr. McChillin? Oh, Grace has a birthday dinner. Nice, Grace. He put a counter on Arcbound Ravager. This does keep it from getting exiled. So, smart move. Gonna play this Mountain here. Have a Lightning Bolt and a Braid in hand. Got a Stomp now as well. I like everything we've got. Camel looks good when it's flipped back and forth. The little hump on the camel looks like it's connected to the other camel, and they're just 2 camels standing by each other, chilling at the fence, being like, give us whatever camels eat. What does a camel eat? Exactly, like that giraffe. Like that giraffe. Giraffe's like, I'm chewing some hay or something like that. All right, Saga's up to 2 here. I assume they have another land. I'd love to top deck a Blood Moon. Ooh. Camels eat pizza? That's cool. Can I get a Blood Moon here? No luck on the Blood Moon. I have a lot of removal, though. All right, we're making a token, I assume. I want to see if they make a second token here. They might graft. They choose not to. Will they make a second token here? Looks like they want to. So we get to stomp one of these. I don't think I kill this one. Maybe I do if they graft. It's a Pithy Needle. Just named Chandra, Torch of Defiance, probably. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, opponent. I'd love to be able to stomp this construct, so we'll just hold till our turn. I also wouldn't mind being able to do just Bone Crusher here. I think if we wait too long in this game, we're gonna lose. Let's play a Bone Crusher here, see if they want to graft. Pass the turn back. And then I can only Lightning Bolt here. Ink Moth's a little bit scary. There's that dang Patchwork Automaton. Let's Lightning Bolt this construct while we have a chance to, and see how we have to handle Patchwork. I would graft to that, because Ward is a pain. Darkbound Ravager, that grows. Graft to there. Okay, land, combat, attack. I'm kind of scared to see how bad this gets. If I stomp and pay Ward, they could put tokens over there. I feel like I have to, whenever they attack here, entertain a Braid. I wanna probably Braid this. If they have a Welding Jar at any point, I will definitely Walking Ballista. Oh my gosh. This isn't a modular and I've missed this, right? No, it does not. I think I take this damage here. And then perhaps at end step. Destroy here and pay. We're getting really close to my opponent's just going to be able to move stuff around, and the Bone Crusher's not going to be enough. Okay, so Patchwork Automaton there. We have a Chandra that's useless. So let's combat here and play Seasoned Pyromancer, leaving up Bone Crusher. See if I hit anything else that I want, like maybe a Fury wouldn't be bad right now. One's only got one card in their hand. All right, I have to leave Bone Crusher Giant up because of the two Ink Moths. We're lucky that they don't have a Hardened Scales. Right now, we're just going to be defensive with the Stomp, like absolute last moment to use it if we have to. Red mana, that's kind of scary. Ink Moth number 1. If I cast Eidolon, I could potentially die depending on the top deck. I'm not interested in that. Although I might be very close to dead anyway because of the modular. I don't think they commit here though, which is good for us. Like a second removal. Do I Fury the Walking Ballista and the Glimmer Wasp here? But I do this casting Eidolon because I can't let them just fuel up the Arcbound and swing over. I can't imagine I attack here first. I think I have to like Fury. And we do 2/2. No. Maybe I do attack first. Attack first, see if they block, making Fury a little bit easier. Because right now, if I did 2 and 2, right? Then they just sacrifice here to put on Arcbound and they save the Walking Ballista. They can transfer tokens over there too, yeah. I think I need my opponent to potentially make a mistake here. I'm going to attack with these two. No. I think I'll just do Bone Crusher. Let's keep Season Pyromancer back. I need them to make a mistake in blocking here. Okay, this is good. This is good. Okay, modular, where do they want to put this? It's fine. Okay. Three one. 3/1 wouldn't work. I'm tempted to just Eidolon to have an extra blocker. And wait on the Fury. Maybe I can hard cast the Fury next turn. Alright. I'm good with just the Eidolon here. It's I got rid of a creature. That's good, and it was the modular creature. Dang, they had a Nature's Claim. All right, well, that answers what was in their hand. They took 2. All right. I guess that's good information. You can chump block now. No, not another Walking Ballista. Oh, Hanger back. Oh, that's actually that's terrifying. that could be very terrifying. All right. We did have a land here. I don't see a world where they block with Arcbound Ravager, but if I attack with Bone Crusher Giant, they might give me another way. I wish I could Fury and Bone Crusher Giant this Ravager. This is where I want the Abrade so bad. If I could take the Abrade here, I think we'd win. I'm afraid of them putting so much on this Walking Ballista. So maybe here I Fury and I put it if I put it into both of these, is that okay? There's no modular now. And if they use the Arcbound Ravager to try to save this. Which doesn't seem that bad, actually. Doesn't seem so bad. Scales does, like, stretch the brain. There's a lot, like, happening here. So I figure they're going to put a lot on this Ravager, but if they do decide to try to save the Walking Ballista by sacrificing the Ravager, I have the Bone Crusher as well. But it looks like they're content with this. Okay. I think I have to pass. I know there's a lot of Flying Thopter tokens, but the Bone Crusher Giant's just doing the same thing for everything. Ink Moths and Flying tokens, it's just there to make things rough. That card's not scary yet. It will be scary. Looks like they might double down on these Ink Moths again, which means they don't activate next turn. You got it. I want a Blood Moon. Gosh, a Blood Moon would be so good right now. All right, they went for it, and they're testing my last card. I respect that. We'll kill this. Okay, so they're in top deck mode, and I have a board of creatures. You can guarantee I'm going to slam in here next turn. Going for full damage this coming turn. Oh, that is a hot one right there. Combat. I can play Bone Crusher Giant to defend Patchwork. Yeah. They said they gambled and lost. Okay, so all this goes through. They do have the Thopter and the token here. I don't foresee them doing anything crazy. I'm going to Bone Crusher, and then I'm going to pillage away the Ink Moth. I believe we have it all cleared up here. They went for it. I think they've got to. In a way, I'm just going to attack back with that Fury. It's very close. It's very close. Let's see what they get here with the Ancient Strains. They get an Ozolith. That's not enough. They can block here and here, take 4, 5, 6. That's a good game. This was very good. Yeah, they said if they waited there because they got the Ozolith, and things get really interesting if there's an Ozolith, because then when things sacrifice an Ozolith and then you get to put it, and they could have had 2 Ink Moths. Very close game, but the question is how long can they wait and how long can I wait? We get the 4-1 with Red Rage, only losing to the crazy zombies. Another 4-1 for the books here. This list would be what I would take to the challenge, and we may be doing that this weekend. Close one there against Hardened Scales. Well fought by both of us, but we squeak out a win. Nice. I'll take it. Happy to have it. Like I said, you might see us playing this in the challenge this weekend, so if everything works out and I get up on time, we may be doing that and playing some Magic. For the YouTube folks, not this, you missed it. Challenge is like in 3 days. Sorry. You get this recording.